Hey Donna, this is Matt with Search Strategy Marketing. We've been in business since 2009, and thanks for the opportunity to send this video over. It's meant to be educational in nature and show you 3 tips that you can use on your website to come up and search and beat out these guys here. Sonora Landscape Design for the keyword landscape design, Mesa, Arizona. I know you get a lot of traffic. I don't know if it's all converting traffic, so I just want to give you these tips and help you at least convert a few more of them, as well as to get more folks to come to you. All right, so the first tip that I want to give you is about content. Uh, Google likes to see somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 words on a homepage. Now you have this gorgeous imagery here, and I do not want to take away from that, but perhaps there could be something below the fold, which means outside of this sort of top window here and below, where you could have content, because within content, Google starts to understand what your website is about. So the more content you have, the more keywords you can put in there. We're a landscape design company in Mesa, Arizona. We feature architecture and pools. And you've got a little bit here, but we don't know exactly where that is. And also, you could talk about, so we can talk about the locations, you can talk about the services, you can talk about ramadas and pergolas, all those different things in that content. Another spot here is this area at the top. There's a title tag. So you could use this keyword or maybe landscape design in Phoenix, which is a high search term. And that's the first place that Google sees. And you're going to tell them right away, our website is about this. Now, they love these images, but they don't know what they mean unless the metadata on the backside is telling them. So that they need to be labeled appropriately. So you might want to save, excuse me, save these pictures and re-upload them with a proper keyword. So landscape design Mesa, Arizona would be a good one. And I'll show you some terms that you could come up for that would be high search volume. So that's the first thing. And then you, of course, have this page here. It goes to all these images. You could do that same. You want to say the location, Mirabel Sunset Retreat, but where is it? Label the image as that and re-upload it with that. So, but back to your homepage, there's one thing that I found challenging when I came to the website is that I was so enthralled with the pictures. I'm like, wow, I really want to talk to these guys. And then, okay, I can get to contact us up here. I see view work. I see the social icons. I would love to see another button here, maybe just right next to it that says get a free quote. Maybe it's not free quote. Maybe get a consultation, your design, get a custom design for you, something that is clear that somebody would be willing to click and go to a form that they can fill out and give you some information. That would be really helpful. All right, so that's things that you can do on the page itself. Now on the backside, or one thing you also, the second thing I really want to talk about are backlinks. So backlinks are any links from somebody else's website to your website. And the more links you have, typically the better. It's kind of like a popularity contest for Google. Oh, this many websites reference this website. We think it's great. So we're going to make them, put them towards the top. Well, without the page being labeled appropriately, it's not going to show you in a whole lot of search, except for a few specific things. So you have 1900, which is great. 500 referring domains. Your authority score is a little low considering that. So I'm thinking that maybe they're not the highest authority links. So you want to think local, relevant manufacturers, distributors, papers, newspapers, government agencies, directories, etc. But you are coming up for Blooming Desert. You get a lot of searches for ramadas. You come on number 5, so people click on that, and those may be transactional in nature, but all the people searching for them aren't necessarily in Phoenix area or Mesa area. So you want to make sure that you're coming up for that. And you do get landscape, hardscape again, but are they looking for you in the area? And so if they're looking from that spot, you're probably getting some of that traffic, but and converting some of that traffic because it's local to you. But if it's not local, it's not really helpful. All right, so how do you compare to Sonoran Landscape Design Inc.? It's these guys, and these are the folks I was telling you have a bit more content. And you might not be in the same arena as them, but perhaps you are. Here are some of the, here's what they have. They only have 106 backlinks, only 43 referring domains, but they're getting 175 in organic search traffic. And some of it is because they're coming up for Landscape Design Mesa, Arizona. there's just no reason you shouldn't be coming up as the first one for that, for landscape design. You should be getting those folks coming to you and any variety of those keywords. So here's a variety of those keywords that I promised. Landscape designer, 20 searches, landscapers in Mesa, that maybe that's going to be more maintenance type, Mesa landscape, 1900. Yeah, I think these are the kind that you want to do. And then also you could look at Phoenix. Yeah, and then they get additional searches, or even Arizona landscape design, 320 searches, Phoenix landscape design, 140 searches. So, for every 100 searches you get to your website that are buyer intent focused, 10 of those are going to turn into a lead. If you close 3 out of 10, it's 3 new customers every month just for having 100 more targeted keywords for you right there. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to talk about is the Google Map Pack. And so this is, if you're familiar, or if you're not, I'll just go over it here. This here is Google guaranteed. You can pay to be in this spot, and that's the first place to be. Second place that people see are here is the Map Pack. And the way that you can get in here is have more citations around the web that mirror what's the information that's in this Google Map Pack or Google profile of yours. It's your name, your address, and your phone number. So the more you have your name, address, and phone number spread out across the web in directories like Angie's List and Yelp and Houzz and Better Business Bureau and Yellow Pages, all these different directories out there, the more likely they are going to put you in there. You also need to make sure that you have your name and your address and your phone number correct. You want to have a description. I did notice here, Blooming Desert. Let's see if I can find you in here. Okay, you want to have more reviews. And then when I click on you here, it gives me, there's no description here. So you want to have that, more description. And you can label these photos. You want the photos to be geotagged. You want to say where they are located. So Mesa, and give them the coordinates. So that's another way you can come up in this map pack. So it goes back to, do you need referrals? Referrals are amazing, but you also want to come up when somebody's just randomly searching for a provider. All right. So those are the 3 tips that I have for you. I hope they're helpful. It would be great to just get some feedback if this was helpful to you or not. And if you want to have an additional conversation, happy to do that too. Thanks so much, and I hope you have a great day, Donna.